Hello? Working now? Oh, finally! We got it working. Wow. Wow. Man, live streaming is complicated. I have no clue how Super Review does it for every single video. Hello everybody, welcome back to live stream number 2 of the day. So, I guess I'll just be answering questions, and at the same time I'm going to try my best to like complete this ranking list, or go through what I want to go through in this ranking list. And if you guys like this kind of stream, I'm thinking about doing it like once every month at the end of the month to kind of like, so I won't be updating my ranking list throughout the month. I'll just be updating it one time on stream at the end of every month. I think would be the best. Yeah, alright, see here. Oh, check your DMs after this stream. What DMs? My Discord DMs? Or what kind of DMs? Now I want to know. I'm so curious. Timmy, where can I get the Diva? Well, you can order from the you can order straight from Elysian Facebook account. If you go to their Facebook, you can order from them, or you can go to Zeppelin and order one. I ordered from Zeppelin myself. Where are you from? I am originally from Thailand, so I am Thai. Sawasdee krap. Anyone out there who's Thai. Alright, that's cool. Let's see. It's probably it's about like prime time in the US. I don't know. In Asia it's kind of in morning time. Would you recommend the P1 Max for someone who's very sensitive to higher mids? I mean, P1 Max is just relaxed, man. I 100,000% think that anyone can listen to P1 Max and not feel offended in any way. It's such an easy IEM to listen to, and it doesn't sound bad. It's just sound too relaxing. It's not engaging. It's just relax. Different mood. For me, it doesn't quite fit me so much because I really don't. I like something with a little bit more engagement, so it doesn't really fit me. So here are all the stuff that are kind of like half ranked, half not really decided. So I think I'm gonna go through some of these. So the Empire Ear stuff, like the Legend X, the Valkyrie Mark II, and the Hero, are all right here. These ones I need to go back to the store and try again. Like, it's been too long since I've like tested these, and I need to really go back to reconfirm like my findings to be able to rank these up there. Hook X, I feel like I'm pretty comfortable with this one, and let's see if I can find it. Where's the Hook X at? Where's my Hook X? So if you guys don't know, I keep my IEM stored in these guys right here. Oops. In these guys, and I have them organized by like price there, and I have like about 10 of these just to keep things nice and organized as a reviewer, so I don't lose stuff. So here is the case that has the Hook X. Don't worry about these numbers, they don't mean anything to you guys. But yeah, so this is the $201 to $300 box. The Hook X lands right in there, $250. So what I'm gonna do now is I am going to listen to the Hook X and just confirm one more time if like I agree with what I found or not, with what I wrote here before I put it into the final ranking list. See. Feel free to leave like questions and stuff too. I'll go backwards and answer them. All right. So how do I do this without taking off my headphone and the mic? I guess I can do this just to be on the creative side. I'm just gonna do this. There you go. Now I have a mic. Oh, my shin's hitting it. There we go. Now you guys can still hear me while I do this. I mean, I have like a podcast mic and everything, but since I just moved to Japan, I don't have my setup like fully operational. I'm missing some cables that I forgot to bring from the US, so full setup next live stream. I'll do a full setup. Oh, maybe I should have added like a Spotify thing on here as well. I wonder if I can do that really quickly to show you guys what I'm listening to. Is that even possible? I'm so dumb with OBS. Like it's not even funny. Let's see here. Okay. So I wonder what I can do here. What do you think of the KCX HBB DQ6S? You know, with the whole KC drama, like I was not able to grab that set before the drama happened, so I never got to try it. You know, like it's just one of those things that I kind of just missed. Yeah, I just missed it. I wasn't in time for it. Sad, but what can you do? Add another Windows capture, I guess, and then Spotify. That looks about right. And then you go here. Hey, and now we have Spotify. That's cool, and we can put this up here. So it's just to show what I'm listening to. I think that works. Yeah, I think that works. Or maybe we're figuring this out as we go, guys, because that's just the type of stream this is. We're figuring this out together, all right? There you go. There, I think that works. I'm gonna crop that. And now, oh, where did it go? Where did my Spotify go now? It's gone. It disappeared. It disappeared, guys. Uh-oh. So let's see. Let me answer some questions while I do this. What are you listening to in the HD800S? Nothing. Nothing at the moment. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I'm just going to put it here, and then I'm going to do this filter crop thing one more time. There we go. Oh, now we have a music player down here. How cool is that? Wow, the magic of streaming. That's so cool. Now we have a webcam and a Spotify. Wow, we're getting somewhere. We're figuring this out. We're slowly putting this whole thing together. Rank shoe at S+. Yeah, Super Reviews is a pro live streamer. He really is. Alright, so now you guys can hopefully see, even if I play the Spotify from here, you guys can probably see what I'm playing. So, let's test this out with, let's do male vocal test first. For my male vocal test, actually I like to test both. Let's test both. I have one song, that's a duet, that's really cool. What IEM that you're currently using? Right now, I am about to retest the Hook X to see if I agree with like where I placed it in the ranking list or not. Did it change? Oh, it did change. That's so cool. Sweet. It worked. What is it about Aria upgrade to Kato? Is it worth it? Um, I I mean, it's pretty much the same sound signature. If you just want like some extra details, then it works. But it's not like it's not gonna really super wow you. But it is the same sound signature if you like the Aria sound, but with just better details overall. Okay, Timmy, finally you are in Japan now. How's the food there? The food here is awesome, but I'm Thai though, so I like my food a little bit more on the spicy side. So Japanese foods are really not too spicy. I wish it was a little bit more spicier, but I have been finding spicy food in Japan though. What do you do for work in the real world? Well, I do this plus other YouTube channels plus YouTube consulting plus YouTube editing. I'm a YouTube person. I make a living just on YouTube. Yeah, for the hook X, I think I agree with where I placed it. This song is a duet. Listen to it if you want to. It's meant to be. The male vocals definitely shines through a lot more than the female vocals. The female vocals just feel all right, just generally good, nothing like bad, nothing not special or anything. But the male vocals actually absolutely feel a bit more rich and heavy. So I agree with where I put that overall details as well. So yeah, let's add this onto the ranking list. And the funny thing about the ranking list is that I have it set up in a way where you guys can see when I'm on here. Like you guys have probably caught me typing, changing stuff, and it's pretty funny actually. So I think it's A minus. What's the enjoyment score? I would say the enjoyment score of this one is about a 5. I don't dislike it. I don't love it. 5. So we're gonna go here. Where's the 5 at? Right here. So it's just right below this, I guess. So we're just gonna move all these down. I'm sure there's a way more efficient way of doing this. I just completely destroyed how I set this thing up, so I didn't set this up right the first time to utilize any of the cool little tricks. I think I forgot to put the price in for the hook X. I think it's like 250, which is to me at this ranking absolutely worth it. I like it. So the one thing about the hook X that I should say is that the cable absolutely I mean it's a beautiful looking cable, don't get me wrong, but it sucks. Like keep this, you have to really take care of this because mine already has like a really bad kink to it. And I barely use this, Like I review IEM, so I have so many of them in the house. So I don't really use a lot of them, but one of them already has like, yeah, right here. I don't know, this webcam's probably not the best to show you guys on, but yeah, just take care of this cable. It doesn't have the big or the best durability, if you will. Anything you dislike about the variations? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I dislike about the variation. Well, not a lot. I shouldn't say a lot, but the biggest thing I would say is that it is way too clean. Like there's no mid bass. Well, there is mid bass, but there's just not a lot of it, and the separation between the lower mids and the mid bass to me is just too clean. Like I want just a little bit of warmth, or else male vocals to me just sound like dead, and they don't really sound that great. Um, that's my problem with the variations mostly is that the male vocals just sound kind of dead to me. Um, Best budget IEM for I'm sorry, I'm not going in order, by the way. I'm just like going as I see it. What was that one I was just reading there? Best budget IEM for metal and rock genre. Best budget IEM for metal and rock genre. Look no further than the $15 CCA CRA. I'll show you this one. There. The camera is inverted, which is like the most annoying thing. But yeah, CCA CRA. $15, man. Everyone should own this. Just for reference. Just for reference. How good $15 can be. And, you know, same thing with the 7 Hertz Zero. I don't know where that one is, but that one's also really good. Own it. It's 20 bucks. It's 20 bucks. I don't care if you already own the Aria. I don't care if you already own like you know, a Variations and Oracle. If you own a C1R, just get a Zero, get a CRA, and just appreciate how $15-20 can be nowadays. You know, get yourself in the loop so that when people talk to you, you know what you know how to reply. Let's see. Where am I at? My CRA died in a month. Well, I never said it had good QC. The thing is, like, when it comes to these cheaper IEMs, right? Like, it's sad to say, but in Sci-Fi, you're almost gambling a little bit in terms of QC, because you gotta think, right? $15, how much time can they really put into quality control? So I'm not trying to make excuses for the brands or anything. I think it's absolutely horrible that the QC issues is even a thing, but you know, it's you take a gamble sometime with these. So here are my Zero. Like I said again, I arguably got the ugliest color out there because I mean, my IEM collection is filled with silver, blacks, and white IEMs, and it's boring. It's honestly just flat out super boring looking. I just wanted to look at something different in the box for once. What rank is the Moondrop Aria? I mean, you can look. The ranking list is like in the description. Let's see. I'm gonna go back a little bit and read some of this. Hey, there's a Thai person in here. That's awesome. I think I'm gonna put the HD 800 back on. There you go. Cool stuff. All right, let's go down the ranking list a little bit more and just take a look at some of these. Now, the next one is a P1 Max. Oh, P1 Max. P1 Max. I'm quite familiar with P1 Max. I don't know if I need to listen to it. You know what? I'm just gonna rank this right now and then listen to it and to confirm. You know, rank from memory, listen to confirm. There you go. That's how we do things. But the P1 Max, I remember like having decent, you know, good bass. I'm just gonna put good for bass here, for now. Male vocals are all right. I'll put it at good, but female vocals definitely not. It's just not really engaging much. The balance of it, I would say, is just average because it leans, you know, it's just warm side. Yeah. And treble wise, that's the thing. I don't remember much about treble here on this IEM. I remember it just being relaxed and just not at all fun for me to listen to at the end of the day. So yeah, I'm just gonna put average for now. We'll reconfirm with it later. The details were good, not great, just good, I guess. Good, not great. And the staging was also just, I mean, I'll just give it average. There's really not much in this IEM that I personally enjoy. So with this one, 3 points, it would put it at like, what was my score for 3 points? Let's go up here and look. 3 points would put it at B-. I think that's, if I go by just based on feelings, I feel like that's kind of where it is. And it looks really bad because the CRA is like right there and also B-. But hey, this is all based off of memory, right? We still have to listen to it again and reconfirm our thoughts. You know, maybe I'm a little bit wrong in some areas. My personal bias is definitely in 100% full effect right now for the P1 Max. But let's pull it out. Let's listen to it and let's see. But I will say one thing about the P1 Max though is that I feel like it does have a place in the market. because it is one of those signatures where you don't find too many of those often enough to where if someone asks me, hey, I just want something to fall asleep to, you know, I want something warm, I want something relaxing, I just want something to not bite my ear in any way at all, like don't, you know, no, not distracting, just a loungy IEM, then yeah, P1 Max, man, go crazy, go nuts. And right now I feel like it's like on permanent sale or something. This thing is constantly $50 off. It's like you can find it for like 129 all the time as opposed to like 179. I don't know if that's like a permanent discount or not, so I'm hesitant to put like 129 on here, but for 129 I would say it's not bad. 129, just get it. You know, if you like this kind of sound, so you just get it. Now time to listen to the P1. Have to do this again. Next time I'll have the live stream more professional, guys. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Same song for consistency's sake. So many questions. I'm sorry, I can't get to them all. Dude. Let's see here. Let's go back up a little bit. What do you already answered this one? How do you rank the Oracle's detail retrieval? Just it's on the list. Look. How about the Kata? She's $300 on the cable. Is wasabi not spicy enough for you? No. Wasabi, I wouldn't consider it spicy. I think it's more like a sensation that lingers for like 5 seconds and then it goes away completely. Okay, so now that I've listened to the P1 Max one more time, I'm gonna give it like a bump in balance, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. 4 points. That's all I'm giving. That's the max, guys. That's the max for P1 Max. That gets it a B instead of a B minus. That's it. That's the highest I can possibly put it. That's all there is. For the price, right here would be, I'm just gonna copy this down. It is like 180. 180 for B rank IEM. We'll add it onto the list later on. But yeah, that's why I feel comfortable with that one. Is the Timeless an upgrade to the Starcy? Yeah, and Timeless is an upgrade to pretty much everything under Timeless. Yeah. I'm gonna move out of the screen for a second. You guys didn't have to see that cough, so there you go. I saved you guys the trouble. Let's get some questions. What do you mean by engaging? Just asking. So engaging means that there's elements that pops out at you. For me, what I find personally engaging are the upper mid-range, like, you know, female vocals, instruments. They just need to like pop at me. And the P1 Max just doesn't. Like, everything is very laid back. For some of you guys, it might be the bass, you know, an IEM with really good bass can sound engaging. For me, that is as well, but more so in the upper mids and treble area for me. But yeah, the P1 Max just sounds just relaxed. Like, nothing is just jumping at you. Nothing is wowing you, but it's not offensive either. Like, it's just in the middle IEM for me. Like, I guess if you want a safe IEM, you can get the P1 Max, and you won't be if you're new and you don't know what you like, you haven't tried a lot of IEMs, the P1 Max will sound good, like and it's safe. But if you already know what you want, if you've been in this hobby for like, a few months, you've tried like 5 IEMs, the P1 Max might not be impressive anymore, Let's see here. Do you think the Stellaris, you guys don't know how many times I have to redo that line when recording. Stellaris, I don't know why I can't say it so hard. Will compete with the Timeless? I have no clue. I don't like to speculate on those things. But yeah, for a price of like $110, $120, I mean, I don't know, it's like $100 cheaper, right? I mean, if it does compete, then it's a win-win for everybody. And also, if it does compete, it would put it as the best IEM in that whole range. Yeah. Let's see. Ranking seems pretty fair and objective so far. Thank you. At least one person agrees with me. All right. So what else are we gonna do? The CCA CRA, I'm good on that. Enjoyment of I'll put it at 3 of the P1 Max, 3 in enjoyment. Cons, not engaging. Pro, safe AF. There we go. That's how we're gonna do the P1 Max. Okay, the MD4, I need to try that one more. The Lokahi, this is an interesting one because it's been so long since I've listened to the Lokahi. But let's do the same thing. Let's do from memory, and then we'll reconfirm. Can the Timeless compete with the Dust? I feel like the Dust tonality is better, like noticeably better for me. Like everything just sounds more natural. But Timeless is more fun. Like they're two different signature. Timeless more V-shape, and the Dust is more of a neutral with bass, right? So they're different. But in terms of details, I would say they compete. They compete pretty on the same level detail-wise. Wish you could try the ISN H50. I don't know where I would be able to find that. The thing is, when you guys recommend me IEMs to try in the comment section, I want to try them. Just how? Like, I don't know where to find them. Like if they're at earphone or the local stores, any local stores here, then I would happily just go there and test it out. But a lot of times you guys suggest brands that are just like out of the blue. Like I would not be able to find it unless I blind buy it, which if I blind buy every suggestions, I'd be broke, quite literally. So yeah, if you have an IEM suggestion for me, write that down, of course, and also where I might be able to demo it, if you guys know. What's your favorite DD IEM? Oh, my favorite DD right now, and the only one that I have out on the table. Well, right now I have like a whole bunch on the table because I just finished filming a video, but right here, this is my favorite DD as of this moment on. It is a Soft Ears Twilight, and a big surprise, this one, because it is warm. It's warm, but it's so much fun. It's so well done. The tonality is great. Female vocals and vocals just still pop through even though you have that much gob of warmth. It's great, and the treble is also good as well. Like I'm impressed, like with the details level, everything. Soft Ears is just one of those brands that I look forward to every single release because they haven't failed me once yet. I loved and liked all their releases. What's your favorite sub $200 planar IEM? My favorite sub 2 is the S12. And I think I shill the S12 more than anyone else, but man, is it a unique sounding IEM. I don't know any other IEM that I compare to the S12 here. See? And it's gorgeous. I like it. And the C12 is good too, and is pretty much really similar to the S12 with like 2 dB plus in sub bass. But man, the S12 is just, to me, special. Like I really enjoy the S12 to the point where, like I said again, I have it on my table just naturally. I never put it away. Let's see. What's your let's see. Do you think Crin ranks Monarch Mark II too high? I mean, if you look at my ranking list, I mean, mine is pretty high up there too for Monarch Mark II, so you can see if I agree with Crin or not. I don't think it's too high. I don't think it's too high. For me, the Monarch Mark II, I guess the only part I can really truly knock it is maybe the bass texture is not like, you know, the best. That's why I rate it just like a great for bass. Like, you know, in end game terms, they're definitely better bass than the Monarch Mark II. So that's why I rank it just great. And, you know, and that's really the only thing I can say. Detail wise, it competes with all the other end games that I own, most of them. So yeah, there's that. Do you prefer using 3.5 or 4.4? For me, it really doesn't matter. Like, honestly, I do prefer 3.5 simply because I can take it with me with my dongle and go places. I don't need to carry a gigantic, heavy... I don't carry this around, by the way. This stays at home because it's just heavy as hell. Unless I'm going to the store to test, right? If I'm going to earphone or a specific audio store to test equipments, then I'm gonna bring this. But other than that, I don't want a second phone in my pocket. Basically, this is heavier than my phone. So I like 3.5 because I can just use any IEMs casually, just out and about. What dongle do you use? When I'm out and about, I wish I have it here to show you. I think it's out in the living room. But it's just an Amazon off-brand one, man. Just an Amazon off-brand one. And yeah, that's all I use. And it sounds great. Works just fine. Like, it's not, you know, it's not mind-blowing in any case. But it works just fine for when you're out and about. And when I'm out, you know, you don't get the best sound quality anyway when you're out. It's not the ideal listening environment. Even if you get a good seal, you know, when you're in Japan, the train sound, everything is always going to be louder. What's your favorite Thai curry? Oh, man. I'm stuck. It's either green. It's green. It's green. It's green curry. I don't use an Apple phone. That's for the premium people with premium lives, you know. I'm just a regular Joe, so I don't have an Apple. 700 over Aria, not in details. I feel like the 700 can still use some improvement in detail, but in terms of if you talk value, then yes. Have you tried the BTR7? And I'm sorry, I'm not going in order. I'm just like going up and down this thing here. BTR7, I don't have it. I have the BTR5, which at the time I really love. I still love today. I just never use it. I never had the need for it anymore. Let's see. Let's look at this one big question here. Just curious, what are your thoughts about Maestro Mini? Oh, you mean what my thoughts on it? I just did a top 10 bass video. Would your one bass that you give your choice regardless of price? What would be your one bass IEM? Okay, so regardless of price no object, the C1R, the Sony IER Z1R, of course. This is just the best. But one big caveat, the fit is horrible. Like, look at how big this is. Oh my god. Let me do a size comparison, I guess. So this is your typical FIO IEM versus the C1R. Come on, that's... And it's tough, man. If you have smaller ears, the C1R is just a no-go. Like, go demo it first. Don't blind buy it if you have small ears. It will hurt. How comfortable is the Aria? They're all comfortable. All Moondrop except for Blessing 2, Blessing 2 Dust, and potentially variations. The rest of them are comfortable. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, I was on the audio Lokahi. I was gonna do the Lokahi. You guys distracted me. So let's grab out Lokahi again. I haven't listened to him in the longest time. I know there's the Achilles out now, which I still have to try out. Let's see, some ear tips here. Some ear tips. Let's see what I have. Where's the Edemotic? Eddie. I need to like make this chat bigger, or else I'm just looking down all the time. There we go. There. Now that's better. Hey, big panel now. Timmy, I'm interested in the Diva, but I have no idea where to get one. Any ideas? Elysian Facebook, which I linked in my Diva review video, or you can get it at Zeppelin. But Zeppelin, if you buy it straight from their website, they only ship to Singapore. If you're outside of Singapore, you have to contact them through Facebook, and they will arrange the shipment for you. That's what I had to do to buy mine, because there's no Japan shipping option. What's an unpopular opinion you have about IEMs? Unpopular opinion? Oh my god. An unpopular opinion. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's like any truly out there idea that I agree with that other people don't agree with. I mean, if you have one, name one. I'll agree or disagree. Do you ever use EQ? I only use EQ when I feel like an IEM needs just a little bit of help, but I would not use EQ to fix IEM for sure. Only to do like the most minor of tweaking. Like if it's missing like 2-3 dB of bass or something like that to make it balanced, then yes. But I wouldn't really fix if it's, you know, a wonky graph, like one of those like roller coaster treble or anything like that. You can't fix those, and I would never attempt to. Lokahi, gotta love the Lokahi. Where's that camera at? There we go. Gotta love the Lokahi. I don't have the Achilles, but I do have Lokahi. Oh, my computer is like not cooperating with me. Come on, just leave the chat open tall. There we go. All right. Let me get some more questions while I listen to the Lokahi, just to reconfirm my findings of this. What's the next step up from O2? I mean, from O2, you would go S8. S8, or you know, you can make the half step to Blessing 2 or variations if you want to, but maybe not variations because it's too different. You can make a half step to Blessing 2 and then from Blessing 2 to S8, or you can make a full step to S8. Oh, this is so good. Lokahi is just awesome. Damn, can't wait for Moondrop Stellaris. I can't wait either. Unpopular opinion, not for Timmy. Most IEMers rank IEMs off brief listening session. Yeah. Yes and no. I don't want to speak for anybody else. But sometimes, like, when you listen to so many IEMs already, it's not hard to determine sometimes where you want to place it. Like, if you're given, like, let's say if you give precog or critical a KC IEM, but they don't know it's a KC IEM, and they listen to it, you know, they're gonna know where to rank it within like 5 minutes or even like 2 minutes. Best headphones you currently own. This guy. Oh, this guy. Best treble you've heard. That's a toss up. Diva is definitely my favorite treble because it fits me the most, and I feel like it's the most natural sounding treble. But in terms of the most detailed treble, the most detailed treble is actually on the C1R, but only if you can get the deep fit on the C1R. If you can get the deep fit on the C1R, then the treble on this is the best. It's the most nuanced, the richest sounding treble. Yes, I'm using the term rich to describe treble here because the treble on the C1R is not thin, not wispy, it's rich, it's full, and it's just filled with details. But only if you get a deep enough fit, or else it just sounds a little bit on the sibilancy side. And it's so hard to get a deep fit on the C1R. That's why I didn't rank it up that high, because I don't know if most people can get it. I mean, I'm able to get it if I really try to push it in, but it's not comfortable like that. Hi Timmy, I didn't realize that you had a spreadsheet ranking list. Wow, now you do. Congratulations, you have found a spreadsheet ranking list. Alright, so for the Lokahi, I feel like at the time that I listened to it, the first time I listened to it, it was more wowing. And in the market at the time, that was more wowing. But in today's market, kind of tough nowadays. So let's start off with like the details and staging first off. So the staging is just alright. Didn't really like blow my mind or anything. The details I would say is good. The treble I would say is good. That's one of the stronger points of it. The balance is good as well. Bass is good. Male vocals, female vocals is good. Male vocals is good. I feel like this is the general area of it. I am not comfortable ranking this any higher than this. Like this is the highest I would rank the Lokahi. Yeah. Now that I'm looking at it like this, yeah, this is the most comfortable. So 6 points. 6 points. Where do I have 6 points at? B plus. You know, that's not bad. Hey, Lokahi gets B plus. Okay. Cool. See, guys, we're working on this ranking list together as a team. See? Me not taking any input whatsoever. Twilight's an endgame IEM. God, you know, there's this one of my commenters wrote this comment calling some IEM like sidestep IEMs. So he's working his way towards an endgame IEM, right? But he's keep getting sidetracked by other IEMs. He calls this, oh no, Sidequest IEMs. I would say Twilight is more of those Sidequest IEMs. I don't think it's one of those endgame where unless you really love Warm Signature, then I can see you endgaming on this. But if you don't, like if Warm Signature is just good for you, like it's not your favorite, then, you know, this is more of a side quest. I mean, it's great, love it, but I would never own just this one alone because it's just not like to my taste 100%. Do you have DIY IEMs? I do not. I do. DIY, do-it-yourself IEMs. I guess, you know, the thing is, all Elysians are DIY IEMs. So I guess I own the Diva. It's Lee. It's one guy. One guy does this, you know? So yeah, this is a do-it-yourself IEM from Elysian. Oh damn, is this the first live stream, Timmy? Yeah, this is the first. Well, technically the second, because the first one I did like prior to this one, there was no audio at all, so I had to shut that one down. What's your favorite tune wireless buds? I have not tested enough wireless buds, sorry. Can't answer that one. Best IEM under $50. I would say best IEM under $50 is 7Hz 0. Yeah, that's easily the best one. Yeah. Have you tried the P1 Serial or any other 3DD IEMs? 3DD IEMs, I actually have one. I have one. It is the Terminator, the 3DT Terminator. Where the heck is it? You guys want to see the I'm sorry, it's a lot of boxes. See how much I can carry. Where's the 3DT? It's like gone. It's somewhere off. Oh, in the distance. Oh. It's kind of heavy. I don't want to drop this. Ooh, there. It's somewhere there. I can't even lift it up. Okay, so let's put this down before I do something dangerous. Drop everything. Where is it? Well, I guess it doesn't want to be listened to today, but I do have the 3DT Terminator that I haven't ranked yet. All right, so let's look at some of our other ranking lists. Legacy 5. Do we want to do Legacy 5? Is it even relevant anymore? I think if I delete the Legacy 5 off the ranking list, I don't think anyone would even notice. Yeah. The Legacy 5 is just one of those it's awkwardly placed now. There's so many good options, it's just forgotten in time. Let's see here. What else am I doing? Tansium oxygen. I feel like that's good there. Let's see. The audio. Okay, which one should I do next? Just type in below. Out of these that you see right here, which one do you want to see me do next? Not the Empire ears. I can't do those. I need to listen to them a lot more. So just type in the comments and we'll see. Hi-Fi Man Edition XX versus Moondrop Aria. I don't compare headphones to IEMs. Have you ever tried the... No. Is it worth upgrading to high quality streaming services instead of Spotify? No. Don't have to. You're not gonna hear that big of a difference. Have you ever, let's see, why 7Hz 0 listed twice? Yeah, well, if you see, one is the real ranking list and the other one is the EQ ranking list, which is separate from the real ranking list. Should I just make a whole new page for it? You have a Spotify playlist? Yes, it's actually linked in my ranking list page. It's called right here. Test playlist is this one. Let's see. Why I didn't provide the Audio Oracle online link? I love that. Just want to buy it. It's on Linsol. It's on Linsol. Or you can just look it up on Google. It's not that hard. What is the oxygen ranking now? Oh man. So okay, let's do the oxygen. Let's listen to the oxygen. I think that's an important IEM that needs to be properly ranked. Let's see. Where's Oxy? Oxy. This is one of those real modern classic IEMs. It's just stood the test of time. Even in today's busy market, I still really like the oxygen. From what I remember, I quite enjoyed the bass on this, but it was quite overwhelming because it is a lot of mid bass. It's kind of distracting, but it has enough energy in the upper mids area for me in order to make at least the instrumentals and the vocals stand out even with the big amount of bass. All right, Mr. Oxygen. to see where you rank today. Oh, oh, my Spotify work. Ugh. This is just good. Vulcan. Okay. How do you try out IEMs if you can't? How can you try out IEMs if you can't demo them? You can't. You just gotta blind buy. And when I lived in the US, that's exactly what I had to do. Like, I had to blind buy because it's just, there's no other way. USA is the worst place to be for sci-fi. I'm sure it's not any better in Europe. So I'm just gonna put the Timbre oxygen exactly where it is. It is, yeah, it's great. So it's great. Yeah, it deserves it. A minus. Yeah, yeah, it needs to be there. There's no other way. Like, it's just, that's just how it is. I would say I might bump it up in some scorings. I would say the balance is not great. I guess I wouldn't say great balance, but female vocals, I would say great for female vocals at the very least. There we go. Like, that's the most I'll bump it, but it's still gonna be A minus. I don't think it ups the score. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. 9's probably still A minus. Yeah, still A minus. Have you ever tried the U6TS and Neo? No, but I can. It's that earphone, so I definitely can sample those someday. Does Timmy do some gaming? Only when invited by friends. Only when friends invite me to do gaming, and then I go, okay, I'll join you guys. But I don't normally game casually. I guess not the type of games that, like, you play with other people. I guess I play Hollow Knight. If you guys like Hollow Knight, that's fun for me. And I also play what's it called, Counter-Strike sometimes still, if, you know, friends invite. Yeah, some other games. Is Kato worse than Oxygen? I prefer Oxygen over Kato. I do prefer Oxygen over Kato. Letshuoer D13 versus Rapco Leaf. I'm not trying to laugh the Leaf, so I don't know. Vulcan. Let's see. So we have some comments up here. We have one for the Rose QTMK Mark II, QTMK Mark II, and the Vulcan. So the QT. So the easiest way to rank the QT MK2 Mark MK2S. I hate the name. It's QT9 MK2S. It's just name it like QT9. That's it, and just discontinue the previous one. Just keep one QT9, okay? So the easiest way to rank this is to just copy and paste the Sense Mangert T2 and then, like, downgrade it a little bit because it serves a similar purpose, sounds similar to me. Where is the Sense? Where did I put the Sense Mangert T2? Am I blind? I'm blind. I can't see. Where did I put it? It's B plus? Or did I not put it up there yet? Oh, it's here. Oh my god, it's like right here all along. So here, basically it does the same thing. I would say it has just good here though. Good here. I would say still great here. Easy. Balance is pretty much the same. The treble area. Oh, what am I doing? Again, I'll listen to this again, of course, to reconfirm. Details is pretty much on par. I wouldn't say any more, any less. Staging, yeah. So let's listen to this and reconfirm one more time, because right now it's sitting at like B plus, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is sitting at B plus. Yeah, but let's grab it out, take a listen. So many IEMs. Okay. Where is it actually? So it's not in that box. It's in this box. Glad to see you streaming. Glad I caught it. Thanks. Thanks for joining the live stream. Next time it's gonna look more professional, hopefully, than this. Right now, this is kind of like scuffy looking. And after this, we'll do the EST112. After this, we'll do the EST112. Did you rank the T3 Plus yet? Did I not? It's up here, no? Did I not rank the T3 Plus? How can I forget such an important IEM? You're right. I don't see T3 Plus. Wow. Wow. How did I forget it? I thought I already ranked it. No, I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't, boys. I'll rank that one next too. T3 Plus. No, it's right here. It's right here. What are you talking about? It's right here. You guys are messing with me. Look, you guys are the blind one, and from your blindness made me blind. Titan S versus Olina. So Titan S versus Olina, I like Titan S more, but I think HBB just announced something exciting about a potential new one. You can check his feed for that one. What happened to hidden headphone section? Well, the hidden headphone section became the actual headphone section. So let me pull up my my Discord, and let's see here if I can find the headphone link. Pin message, this one. Here we go. So this is the headphone ranking list. Yes, we're on the headphone page now, boys. Yay, it became a thing. Yeah. So this is the headphone ranking list. I shared this with my Discord. So if you're on my Discord, you would already know this exists. But if you're not on my Discord, shame on you. Shame on you. How can you do this to me? How can you watch the channel then not join the community? I'm so sad. Let's see. Let's go back to the IEM, because today we're talking about IEM. I mean, we can talk about headphones too if you guys want to talk about headphones. I don't have that many of them though. Trying to catch you on your toes. Yeah. Yeah, I try to catch myself on my toes all the time. Successfully. Let's see. Have you tried the Sense Up before? Good news. I do have one coming in finally after like a year of looking around for deals. There's one coming in. Thank you. So finally I'll get to try the cult favorite Sense Up. This is the QT9 Mark II by Rose Technics. Just reconfirm my findings. Let's see. How's the comfort on Ananda Edition XX one's better than the other? I mean, they're both comfortable. They're both comfortable. Hello, hello. What ear tips do you use? Variety. Yeah, so this one, the Rose Technic QT9 MK2S. Rose Technic, if you're listening to this, please change your naming scheme, please. Please. Yeah, it's right there where it is. B plus is the most I'll give it. Like the balance is quite nice. I almost want to give it a bump in balance, but I'm not gonna. We have to be strict. We only recommend the good stuff. All right, we don't bump based on feelings. So that'll be B plus. I'm not gonna do the Pro 2 or the X. That's later. Next one, I promised to do the EST112, which, in fact, you guys did not know, I haven't listened to for like a good like year now, since I've listened to the EST112. Where is it even? I don't even remember where I put it. That's how long it's been. I know I put it in one of these boxes, but where is that box? The $300 to $500 box. We find in here the EST112. My God, brain. EST112. You know what's good? What's awesome about watching like a live stream like this, an unedited live stream, is basically like you're watching C reviews. I mean, all of his videos might as well be live streams. I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. Why doesn't he live stream? Like, why does he even bother recording at all? Just live stream. Just throw it up there. Make your life easier. Don't need to edit. Don't need to do anything. Just make the thumbnail. Just go. C Reviews is a lifestyle channel. I mean, it looks so impressive though. Like you see his setup with all the speakers and all the headphones. I look at that, I'm like, so jealous. It's like you get to look at that every day, I guess. I mean, it just looks really cool. Like as a videographer, as a YouTube content creator, like I see that, I'm like, man, that setup is just super cool. So the EST112 is going into the ear. Oh man, it's been so long. This is gonna be nostalgic because this is the first review I ever done. Yeah. What Super Review does? Yeah, but Super Reviews does it in such a cool way. Like he has 2 camera angles or 3. I can't remember, but 2 camera angles, and it looks super professional. Like I don't know how he even sets that up. Like I can barely set this up correctly without messing up the audio completely. Do you have any opinion on Samsung Buzz 2 Pro? Not yet. I don't own it. Let's see. Let's go up some more and answer some of these older questions. Let's see. Have you tried the Moondrop Dawn deck? Dawn deck. I think it's alright. Doesn't blow me away. I have the balanced version though, 4.4. Mm-hmm. Okay, so EST 112. It's just as I remembered. It's good. Not great for the price. It's just good. Good for the price, not great for the price. But let's see here. Where the comment section. I can't wait until you get to try the Yanyin Canon. Wow. The Canon has such mixed reviews. I want to try it, of course. S12 is still the best choice under 200. Yes. I mean, S12 Pro, I don't know how much S12 Pro is going to cost with the new like cable upgrade and all that. But it sounds the same. I had confirmation that the tuning is exactly the same. It's just a new cable. New cable upgrade. Ooh. So I would say the EST112, I would say the bass is solid. Solid bass. Do I dare give it the great bass though? Do I dare give it the great bass? Not yet. I'll give it just good bass. I don't think it has great bass, just good bass. Male vocals I would say is, I like it. Female vocals need some more extension in the treble, and speaking of treble, it just doesn't have that much. Detail level I would say is, I'll give it great for detail level. Nah, not that much. Because when you think great, right? When you think great, you think of, you know, stuff like the mess. So it's definitely not mess level. Staging is actually all right. Above average, good, fine. Balance is actually has pretty good balance, so I'm gonna give it not great though, good, just good balance. There we go. So this one lands comfortably in another B plus. Yay. Yay, we have another B plus IEM here. Fantastic. Good job, do new EST112. How much are you? How much are you? You're like, from what I remembered, maybe like 400 something. You're like 479. Do I remember that correctly? Let me just EST112. How much does it go for? Give me the 489. Wow, there you go, I underpriced you. For that, no. That's expensive. Does U12T have good treble? Yes. Yes. And yes. Timmy, you should try the P1 audio IEMs. Sure. Where can I try it? Let me know if I can demo it somewhere. This could be I think that's replying to someone else now. Let's see. With the Canon, I've noticed tips make a huge difference. Also, tuning switches do too. Yeah, I mean, I want to try. Like, I don't take bad reviews from other people as like indicator that I shouldn't try it. Maybe it bumps it down the list of priorities a little bit, but I'm still gonna try it one day. Now that you live in Japan, are you considering about trying IEMs from Canal Works? Maybe. Yeah, I've heard this name pop up a few times now, so maybe. Alright, so I guess next one that was requested was the Vulcan. Where is Die Vulcan? Vulcan. Vulcan! Oh no, did I lose the Vulcan? The Vulcan, I know I didn't put it in the box yet because I just kind of have it left laying around somewhere. Oh no, is it in the box? I don't think so. Did I actually put it back in the box? But doesn't seem like I have the Vulcan here at the moment, so I guess we'll do that one on a different date. I don't want to leave this table, but yeah, you guys should know about the Maestro Mini. Have you guys heard about the Maestro Mini? Have I talked to you guys about Maestro Mini? Maestro Mini is try it. It's great. I love it. It's so unapologetically a basshead IEM, but you can't fault it because it does everything else well. It does everything else well, man. You can't hate it. You just can't. You can't be like, oh man, it's so bassy. muddy. No, it's not. Nothing like that. Nothing. The vocals are as clear as day. The treble is as smooth as butter, and the bass is just a cannon. You can't hate this. It's just it's what it is, and it does it the best. So yeah, that's Fast Freak. That's Fast Freak. Maestro Mini. Did I talk to you guys about that one? How well is your Japanese? My Japanese is not great, not even good, basically non-existent. Still learning. Which IEM's more impressive in recent days? Well, the most impressive one that came through my door as of recent month, obviously. Well, besides the Diva and the Twilight, which surprisingly, two really good endgame IEMs kind of walked through my door. The other one that I really want to buy is the Andromeda. The Campfire Andromeda 2020 is one that I just right away, upon first listen, I was like, gotta own it. One day I just gotta own it. It's an immediate decision. That one impressed me. And nowadays, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm looking for more unique IEMs, like unique IEMs that are not horrible. Of course, I want it to at least do a lot of things well, but specialize in a certain area. I don't want it to like be just your run-of-the-mill versatile IEM, because you start owning way too many of those. If you start collecting, you start owning way too many of those very versatile neutral IEM, and I'm bored. I'll still recommend them because they're good, but for my own personal collection, I'm bored of those. Hence why the U12T is in the box, because I never listened to it. It is one of those IEMs that's it's great. The quality is undeniable. It's an endgame IEM in every regard, but it's too safe. It's too boring. I have the shoe already. Looking for something new. Just name your budget, and let's see. We can see what we can recommend. The TRI Kai. I have it. I have it somewhere. It's probably in the living room though. Yeah, it's in the living room. Yeah, I have the Kai. It just came in. Symphonium Helios. That's one I really want to try. The Helios? Ugh. It's been on my radar. I've been trying to like just find somewhere to try it. But in Japan, you can't try that brand. It's impossible. Let's see here. Do you have any recommendation for cables and ear tips for the Tin T3 Plus? Absolutely nope. I'm not a cable guy. I'm not a tips guy as well. I mean, like I recognize that changing tips actually change the sound signature like noticeably, but I don't tip roll that often. I normally go with like the widest one possible. I don't like anything that's narrow for sure. I want the wide bore, and that's what I usually go for. And cable wise, anything that feels good, looks pretty, and doesn't tangle. That's for me. Oh, by the way, you don't need to buy any other cable. Just get this one. I'm about to show you right now. It's not that expensive. I mean, in upgrade cable world, I guess. In upgrade cable world, this is not that expensive. It is the Liquid Links Conti, and it's the same cable that comes with the Diva. Actually, I've actually discovered Liquid Links from owning a Diva, and I love them now. I love Liquid Link cables. I want to own more of them because they just feel really good. Like they feel so premium. And this is their cheapest one, I think. It's like $100 some bucks. But yeah, this will feel more premium than a lot of other cables you can buy out there for like cheap. So yeah, love this one. Love the Conti. Another one from Liquid Links that I have coming in is called the Martini. Now, I didn't buy the Martini per se, but I bought an IEM that comes with the Martini. If you guys know what that one is. I'm not going to tell you guys. but only the veterans in the hobby would know. There's really only one IEM that comes with the Martini cable. 1 second. Save your ears. Save your ears. Timmy, love your videos. Thank you so much. Love you guys. You guys are amazing. Do you edit Crin video? I think his name is also Timmy, but I don't know. That Timmy is a much better editor than this Timmy for sure. This Timmy is not that good of an editor. Best looking IEM. Best looking IEM. Oh, that's hard. That's hard. I mean, I like a lot of different sets. Best looking one though? Oh no. I mean, I guess, you know, I guess the Monarch Mark II, maybe a good contender. Any of the DA audios really look good. Man, that's a tough one. Prettiest IEM. That's tough. I mean, a Diva looks nice, but some people say it looks ugly. So, I mean, that's even more of a taste and sound. I think is like appearance preference. I mean, I like the look of the VX, but some people have told me that it looks like a trash bag to them. So I don't know. The ending music, any links? No, because it's mine. It's not published anywhere yet. Let's see. Martini Annihilator. Pfft, Annihilator. I would never there. Odin. So oh yes. Odin is up there in terms of like beautiful looking IEMs for sure. I really loved Odin's look. If the Odin wasn't so dang expensive, I would love to own it, but $3,400. Not just 3,000. Like, just breaking the 2,500 barrier is already a lot. Breaking the 3,000 barrier is already a lot. But, you know, they're like, no, 3,000 is not enough. Let us add a cool $400 onto the Odin for you. Just a little sprinkle of premium. There you go. So you really can't afford it more than you already can't afford it. S8 looks really nice. It's simple. I like the transparency of the S8. Looks cool. How do these IEMs get that expensive? Boutique, you know? It's like you're asking me, like, this is the same as asking, well, how does Louis Vuitton or Gucci or Chanel, like, why are they so expensive? Brand prestige, boutique prices. I mean, at that, you know, you're not buying just the IEM at that point. People are like buying status. You know, they're buying like a flexing piece. They're buying just, you know, there's some other things that makes it feel more valuable to the buyer. But in terms of functionality for money, you lose that at $1,000 or even less than that. I feel like it starts to drop really hard. Like I think after 1,000, 1,005, like the maximum amount of money you should spend on an endgame IEM is 1,005. Maximum. No more than that. Any more than that, diminishing return is absolutely huge. If you get chance, check out Michael Bruce's YouTube channel. I know him. I've watched the S12 mod video actually. Dude, my butterfingers. I will completely mess up a mod. I would just destroy the IEM outright. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. But yeah, I like his channel. Tangent Prism. Tangent Prism is pretty as well. I will give it that. Yeah, it's pretty. Messages are Beats audiophile. I don't think there's such thing as a Beats audiophile. Actually, no. The term audiophile just means you love sound. So I guess in a sense, you can be an audiophile and use any gear. and you can still call yourself an audiophile because it just means you like sound. Yeah, it just means audio love. That's what it literally translates to. Audio love. $75 budget best suggestion. The Tin T3 Plus, that one's always on sale. It's like $69, $10 cheaper than the Aria and the Titan S, and performs pretty much the same. $100 all-rounder IEM that can daily drive. What would you recommend? $100 all-rounder is either the Aria or a Titan S. Personally, I like the Titan S more, but if you like bass, go with the Aria. Worth the upgrade UM-Z2 from original MES? It's not an upgrade really. It's more like a side grade. Like it's a different flavor of the same thing. The MES original is more intense in the treble area. The MES2 tones that down a little bit, add more bass, so you get like a more balanced sound in the MES2. But you do lose like the imaging magic of the MES1. The MES1's imaging magic, the soundstage magic, it's just for me more wowing than the MES2. But the MES2 is safer if you want to go that route. I used to own both MES actually. I still have the MES1. Sold the MES2. Well, not sold the MES2. I traded the MES2 for something else. QTC IEMs are pretty. Some of them just look so plain. IEM waifu review when? I mean, Kryn already did it. I don't need to do it. Kryn already did it. So just go to Kryn's old channel. From what I remember, you prefer the ER to XR, but XR is ranked higher on your list. Is that just a criteria thing? Yeah, I mean, I don't let my preference dictate where the ranking list is. I mean, like, every ranking list is done with preference, of course. You can't tell me that there's not a little bit of bias in every single ranking list. But I try to make that at least manageable by not having too much in it. That's why there's, like, criterias and stuff. And the ER2XR is just a little bit more of a balanced set, which for me is just better for most people than the SE. Even though my own personal taste, I like the SE more. Mangert sends up opinion. It's coming. It's coming. I have one in the mail. It's somewhere in the ether of the mail world. It's not here yet. Any review scheduled for Aureolus Salayali? That I can't pronounce that. But no, nothing scheduled for that one just yet. I don't typically like to review like super end games. I think that's expensive if I remember correctly. If there is a chance, try Acoustune. Their IEMs look good as well. Okay, I'll give them if I can find them. Where do Prism rank in this list? Do I not have Prism? I probably don't have Prism in here. Prism just off of my own memory. I don't have it to listen anymore. I need to go try it again. But Prism would like be around like B plus, around that area, nothing higher than that. It's just not that impressive. Love the outro. Give me a title. I'm sorry I can't give yeah, it's an original. Yeah, I don't have it posted anywhere. Aureolus Salayalayi is $8.90. That's not so bad. That's like the same price as like the Twilight. Look at the state of this. Look at the state. I'm saying $8.90 is not bad. Oh my god. I don't have a problem. I swear. I don't have a problem. You guys have the problem. I'm kidding. S12 Pro better than S12? No, it's the same tuning. Exactly the same tuning. Is Truth Ear only Harman under 100? Yeah, I would say so. Did you try the Manana Project 711? No, I have no clue what that is. Let's see. Did I miss any questions? Like, we were supposed to do the ranking list update here, guys. Come on, we're skipping on work here. But the thing is, there's not much else to rank. The Kinero Hoarder, I don't know if this is even worth ranking because it's just, I don't like it across the board. I'm just gonna rank it now, I guess. So orange meh means there's obviously a problem, and the bass is bloaty. Male vocals are like female vocals. I guess the female vocals fine. The balance is off. There's something wrong with it, and the treble. I mean, the details is surprisingly not bad. The stage is just alright, and the treble is alright as well. There you go. So this is the the tentative ranking for Kineta Hoarder. Like, it's not worth ranking because you know it's not going to be good. So -1, -2, -3, +1 here. So like -2. So where does -2 put us? -2 put us like C, which is something, you know, if you can read here, C is no longer recommended ever because you can get B tier IEM for like $20. So don't even look at these. I don't even know why I keep ranking C IEMs. I guess, well, you know, to inform people, I guess, would be the best reason. But all in all, man, just skip the C's. It's not worth it. Yeah, very cool. We're doing some work. What target curve do you adhere to? I like Harmon. Oh, okay. The comment says I like Harmon. I don't really like Harmon so much. I mean, I don't mind it. I see the full merit of it. It sounds great. Like, the variation sounds great. It just doesn't fit my personal taste. Like, if something has a Harmon tuning, I'm not gonna say it's bad. I'm gonna say it's great, but it's just not my taste. Your Moondrop variation link is broken. Why is it broken? Is it broken? It should take me to like the variations. No, it is broken. How can this be? How can this be? I'll fix it later. Thank you for letting me know. I'll fix it later. Any Fearless audio you recommend around $500 to $700? I mean, I only have 2 Fearless audio IEMs, and I like them both, and that is the Fearless S8 Pro and the Fearless X Clinical Dawn. A lot of people don't know I have the Dawn. Actually, I do have the Dawn. I think I'm one of the only few people who own every single Clinical collab IEMs. One of the few. I can say that because I don't think that many people bought the Dawn. Dun 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 dun. Oh, you guys see that? That is Le Dawn. Dawn is in there. Up. Teen Hi-Fi T3 Plus or Moondrop Aria. I mean, for the price right now, T3 Plus because it's $10 less all the time. And then you just go for the T3 Plus, yeah. The Dawn is good compared to end games like MK2. I mean, yes, with the caveat. Yes, with the caveat. Because the bass, I would say if you want like dynamic driver bass, it doesn't have it. And that's probably the weakest link, is that it doesn't have a dynamic driver bass. It doesn't really feel like, I mean, it has good bass, but it just doesn't feel like bump, you know? Doesn't have that DD quality, which I think the Mess does a little bit better. How would you describe BA timbre? I described it as mild, you know, depends on the quantity. I would describe it as mildly disgusting to bearable. I mean, I don't mind. Like, the S8 has, okay, the S8 has the worst BA timbre of anything that I know of, and I still don't mind it much, but I don't typically like it. I mean, BA timbre is hard to describe. Man, you just have to listen to it. Like, it just sounds different. I guess a lot of people describe it as like a plasticky feel. You jump. Have you tried the brave? Okay, I'm sorry. Have you tried the bravery? I just didn't see it. Like, I have like partial ADHD or something. I just look Look. Check the Bravery Angel ears. I think it has the same tuning. It's just the blue one, no? Yeah, it's just a blue. It's just a blue Bravery. RSV or Twilight. RSV is a much more safer choice. If you don't know what you like, go with the RSV. If you know you like warm, go with the Twilights. Your opinion about incoherency. I notice incoherency most of the time in EST. In any other driver setups, I don't really notice it, or if I do, it doesn't bug me, or it's just too little. Yeah, but with EST, for some reason, those are so apparent. Like you almost kind of hear it when it takes over, and it's just, yeah, no, ESTs. I don't even know why they use ESTs, to be honest with you, because BA treble is fine. BA treble is just fine. EST just makes the IEM more expensive, and not a lot of EST sets, or not from a lot of brands, are tuned well anyway. So it just makes the IEM more expensive. Just use BAs. BAs are fine. Which side or upgrade IEM would you recommend if you have a Kato? I mean, if you're looking for the same exact tuning of the Kato, then the Kato is like where you're gonna have to stay for the most part. But if you're looking for an upgrade in tuning and details, I would recommend either jumping to the DUS, jumping to the S8, from the same brand. Is Hook X above S12 for you? Yes, in terms of on the ranking list, I would say a lot of people would enjoy the Hook X more than the S12, but for me personally, I like the S12 more. That's why it's right here. It's right here. For me, I notice it more in tribrids, I guess. I don't really own a hybrid with like BA EST or anything like that, from what I remembered, except for the Dawn. I think the Dawn is just BA EST, but the Dawn doesn't have that issue for me. Which tips are you using with the S12? I mean, I have right now on it the spring tips. Yeah, the Moondrop spring tips. Actually, no, I lied. These are not the spring tips. They just look like the spring tips. These are the I don't even know what they're called. These came with the soft ears Twilight, and the reason I put these on here was because at the time I just wanted to listen to the S12, and I don't know where all the tips are. I just grabbed the pair that's closest to me, and that just happened to be these ones. You high hopes for Cellstone 7Hz V2, the timeless V2. The timeless V2 is like they're still working on it. I think there's no big update on when that's coming out, so I think that's just never know when that's gonna come out. But I mean, I don't think they're gonna break the market again. If they do, I'll be really surprised. And I don't think it's gonna be cheaper than the V1. Which that's kind of where planars are heading. Is they're heading into the cheaper territory. Like the Dioko is great for 100, detail wise at least. Tuning wise, a little too safe for me, and treble unevenness. But like detail wise, the Dioko is one of the best at $100. Like there's hands down, right? And IEMs are just planars are just getting cheaper. Like the S12 you can find consistently for like 150 or less. The Stellaris is coming out at 110 to 120. So IEMs are getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. And I don't know if a more expensive planar is gonna do well. They have to do something special if they want to price it the same or higher than that and continue. Where would you rank Yanjin Canon? Not tried it, sorry. How's the tangent prism fare against stuff like that? It doesn't. It just flat out doesn't. Like I don't know where it ranks exactly, but it just doesn't. Just detail alone, no. Have you tried Transgim's Stargate? No, I have not tried, sorry. I don't know much about DACs and amps personally. I leave that to the experts, to the other experts. That's why there's a DAC and amp reviewer on Giz Audio. That's not me. You know David? Come on, you guys know him. He's the DAC amp guy. Best DUS upgrade any price? S8, or any price. I mean, if you want to go like full end game, you can go for like the Monarch 2. You can go for the Diva, you know. But if you go for the Diva, you might have to wait a long time. Do you plan to try Odyssey Euclid? I do. I think earphone does have them. I'll check again, but if they do have them, the next time I'll go try them. Does the E600 treble bother you? No. I like treble. I like treble. Like I'm a little bit sensitive to them if they're like really peaky and bad quality, but good quality treble, I mean, I love. Like, just take a look at the IEMs I recommend. The S12 has quite a bit of treble, the IE600 as well, the Anoli VX as well, the Diva 2, the C1R as well. I mean, the Timeless. I mean, like, I like IEMs with good treble, energy, and extension. It has to be done well. It has to be done well. Like, my ears notice right away when it's bad because I'm sensitive there. Yeah. No, it doesn't bother me. Best upgrade from Choo. Looking somewhere under 50. I mean, if you're gonna upgrade from Choo under 50, that's tough luck, man. You already have one of the best. I mean, there's a small marginal upgrade if you get the 7Hz Zero, but I wouldn't even call it an upgrade, really. It's just called like a little bit of shift and balance. Like the Zero is just a little bit more neutral than, you know, a little bit more well balanced in the Choo, I would say. Not as much in the treble, a little bit more in the bass, but you know, side grade, different tuning. But an upgrade to the Choo while remaining under 50 and keeping the similar tuning to Choo as well, it's nah, you can't find it. Just doesn't exist. I mean, you can go with the Truth Ear Zero. I mean, that's $50, but not that big of a difference in terms of like, at least detail wise anyway. It's just a different tuning. Is IE600 an endgame IEM? Yeah, I would say so. I think, well, if you look at my ranking list, anything rank like A and plus, I think are good contender for, you know, stopping this hobby for you. Like, you don't need to spend any more than this. Like, just get yourself out while you can. Because I guarantee you, because once you get to like the A tier, you're like, man, these are so good, but you know, what's next? You know, what's next? And you would start to climb to the A plus tier. And if you can see the price tag on these A plus tier IEM, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. And when you try A plus, you're gonna want to try S minus. And when you jump to the S minus, I mean, and the S, I mean, just stop. Just stop at A. Don't go further. Have some self-control. As someone who doesn't have self-control. Yo, my man, really like the T3, but if it was horrible for me, what is good option that same bright tone? Man, T3 is bright for me. Bright. So, you know, can't remember much how bright the T3 is. I remember not really liking the T3 that much personally. I think it was just a little bit too piercing for me. I mean, if I don't know really anything that has that kind of sorry, not off the top of my head. I can't think of one. Daniel Ford, too late. No, you did it. Did you re-rank the variation to be above the Oracle? Yes. Yes, I feel like it deserves it. Even though I don't like it as much as the Oracle, it is technically better. Detail-wise, stage-wise, and treble-wise better than the Oracle. It has just better female vocals in the Oracle as well, and it's just, yeah, it deserves to be S minus. Like it's just a grade higher. Though the Oracle is still my favorite tuning. And if I were to make any collab IEMs, it's gonna be 2 and 2 Oracle, or as much as I can possibly do. Here's to Timmy buying more and more Summit Phi IEMs. Push yo the enabler. You Push yo. I mean, Push yo owns a lot as well. You know, I've seen your posts. I think you own quite a bit as well. Hoping in this hobby you will eventually end up holding at least one 2000 plus IEMs. No one can hold their hands. The thing is, like, it just doesn't stop. Like it's bad. It's bad. Just don't do it. Just don't do it, man. Just get to A tier and call it a day. You know, just get to A tier and call it a day. If you have a wife, you know, just like after you purchase an A tier or A plus tier IEM, just hand over the wallet, hand over the credit card. Just like, babe, I'm done. Just save keepings. Just save the rest for the kids, you know. Because you're gonna end up buying more. It's a rabbit hole. And don't even get started on headphones. Actually, headphones are mighty expensive as well. Not cheap. Let's see here. What do we have? Like a good cheap IEM. You know, like a good IEM would be like $50. You can buy a really good IEMs nowadays. $20 even you can buy a really good IEM nowadays. But like headphones, you're looking $100, $200 plus to start. Not cheap. That's why I haven't gotten into headphones, because I can't imagine, like, there's so many of them and they're all so expensive. I only have like maybe 7 pairs, 6 pairs, 7, 6, something like that. I can't count that high. It's too hard. Math. Ooh, you got the HD800S used half off. That is a ridiculously good deal. I'm so jealous. I got mine. I didn't buy mine new as well. I bought mine used because I don't want to pay that much. Don't want to pay that much. Buy an IEM with great technicalities and just EQ for tuning. You can't though. Like you can tweak with EQ, but like you can't tune exact with EQ, especially in the treble area. Very hard to impossible to tune exactly like the tuning you want. You can only tweak, you know. And let's say like if the tweaking is too drastic as well, it might not even work. Like let's say that your ideal tuning needs like needs 10 more dB of bass than what the IEM that you have that you own or that you want to EQ, then no, it's not gonna sound good. Tweaking is best. Like don't fix an IEM with EQ. It's just not gonna work. Find an IEM that best suits you and tweak from there. But don't get like just any old IEM and pretend like it can be something it's not. S12 or Ico OH10 S12. For me, S12. For a lot of you guys, probably OH10. I agree. I feel auditory says you can basically just totally shift sound signature if you want. Yeah, you can do a lot with EQ. But yeah, you can't fix anything. shoe upgrade under 200. Shoe upgrade under 200. I would say there is a Titan S to consider under 100. Under 200, there's like, the shoe doesn't really have that much. If you want to keep the shoes tuning style, then I guess under 200 Titan S is one of the better ones out there. Trying to think, there's ER2 SE as well, if you can stomach the fit. The ER2 SE or XR, both of them are great. And that's it for under 200. You can stop at the ER2s. S12 versus IE300. S12 for me, for sure, 100%. Kato upgrade under 600 besides variations. Kato upgrade under 600 besides the variations. If you want to keep the same Kato mid bass, I would say like either the Timeless, the Hook X, those will be fine. Timeless, Hook X, the Oxygen. Yep. Is Monarch MK2 considered Harman? Its fixtures are 90% same as variation. I mean, that's the thing, is that 10% difference is still different. It's quite a bit of difference. One thing I learned about the frequency response graph is that like little differences make a big deal, depends on where it is, you know? Like it actually changed the sound quite a bit. You look at the graph sometime, you're like, oh man, looks exactly the same. It looks pretty much 90% the same. Probably sounds the same. It doesn't. Most likely doesn't. Might sound similar, most likely doesn't sound the same. Sub 600 maybe the Excalibur or Monarch Mark II. Monarch Mark II is not sub 600 though. Monarch Mark II is $1,000. Do you like HBB collab IEMs? For me, oh, I can say this proudly now too that the Kai is here. The Kai is here. So since I have the Kai, let's see. I think I have every single HBB collab IEMs as well. Let's do a count. We have the Melee, we have the Kai, we have the Olina, and what else is there? Is there anything else in between there? And I know I have the Lava and I have the Mahina. That's 5. Is there more? I don't think there's more. I think that's all of them. Yeah, Melee, Kai, Olina, Mahina, Lava. Well, the DQ6, I don't count that one because, you know, like the same thing as I don't count the CRN anymore because of the whole thing. I don't want to get into it at all. Like as a reviewer, I just want to avoid it completely. The Kai is in the living room. I don't want to go grab it. Timmy, would you consider having 3 IEMs under 100 with a different tuning? Like the Moondrop Aria, Tinty 3 Plus, and Duo Titan S. I mean, those are not too different. I mean, Tinty 3 Plus and Aria, just pick either one of those. You don't need to own 2. The Duo Titan S is probably the most different one. So you can own the Aria Titan S or T3 Plus and Titan S. But yes, I do advocate for owning different signatures so that you can switch around and have fun. You know, like why own just one signature? Why not own a whole bunch of them? Why not appreciate sound in every color possible, you know? Where are you from, to me? I move around so much. Like, what do you want to know? You want to know where I was born? You want to know where I live now? Or you want to know where I lived like 2 years ago? Like, I'm just everywhere. I mean, I guess originally I'm from Thailand, born in Thailand. I am a Thai person. Sawadee krap. HB is also in Japan. Yes, he is in Japan. I need to meet him one day. I do want to meet him one day. I do have plans that I want to. I just haven't really like nailed down a good date and time with him yet, but maybe someday. I might be the first reviewer ever to meet or it might be the first person in the audio world ever to meet HBB in person. Yeah, I think so. That's special. That's special. DMS was saying it helps to have multiple headphones because you get used to a certain tone. You get switching about it. Yes, yes, 100,000% agree with that. You get used to it, and it's no longer special. It's no longer magical, and then you. That's why in my my first ever tips video, like my audiophile tips and tricks, I tell you to own a cheap set. Like get a bad set, get something horrible. You know, just to keep on the side. Don't sell it. Listen to your favorite one for a while, and after you feel like it doesn't have the magic anymore, and you get that tingling feeling in your head that like, oh man, I want to upgrade. I need to upgrade. I need something better. Don't upgrade. Don't upgrade. Just grab your crap IEM that you left on the side and use that for one day. Force yourself to live through that for a day, and then when you go back to your favorite current set, you'll love it again. You'll hear the magic again. You don't need to upgrade. Just do that, you know? Try it, trust me. Big difference. Like, I have here, the biggest example, I have the Moondrop Void here, and honest to God, this thing makes me feel a bit claustrophobic. Like, the stage is just not wide, right? And after I finish testing this, and I have a full review of this one, probably like in a couple days or so, that I still need to film, but after I finished testing this one, I jumped back on to the HD800S, and it blew my mind once again. And I use this every single day, you know, so for me, I don't really feel that magic anymore. I know I still love it, but the magic you get from like first listening to it was kind of like not there anymore. But after testing this out for like a couple hours, and then switching back to this is mind blown. Mind blown. I ended up just, it feels like I listened to the HD800S for the first time. Which IEM is a crap IEM? Anything you hate. Anything that sucks, that's a crap IEM. Anything that you, when you put it on, you're like, this is disgusting, I want to take it off, that's a crap IEM. Moondrop Variation versus Fearless SA Pro, Oracle, and other IEMs in the same price bracket. At that price point, man, it's all up to taste. Anything A plus, I would say anything like, yeah, A minus, A plus, S, and above, like most of those are like highly preferential. Like there's it starts to get to the point where there's little to fault about each one. That is just, yeah, it's mostly preferential. With your list, are you saying the Diva is the greatest IEM of all time? I mean, no. I mean, S plus is still S plus, so it doesn't matter which one I put above at number one. You know, it's not even number one. It doesn't matter if I put the Theodore Mark II above the Diva. I can switch them right now. It's the same. They're both S plus to me. They're both two of the best IEMs that I've tried so far. Yeah. I ordered Blazing from Shenzhen, but it's out of stock. Dust out of stock? That's surprising. I never heard of Dust being out of stock before. I thought Dust was almost always in stock because it's so popular. Like, look, I can add it to cart right now. I can buy a Dust right now. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not out of stock. And if you're gonna buy a Dust, you have to get the waifu edition. Come on, you have to. It's mandatory. What, are you not gonna get the waifu edition? Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Be part of the culture. Do you get the Tangsu Seichinru? Yeah, I have that one too. I need to do an unboxing of it, but I do have that one. Do Fearless Audio S8 Pro have BA timbre issues? S8 Pro. Let's grab out the boy. Not that I remembered. I don't think it has BA timbre issues because I don't remember it having BA timbre issues. The thing is, I'm not that sensitive to BA treble. Not treble, BA timbre. So, might not be the best person to answer that question. I know some people really hate it. Some people despise it. They listen to it like, oh, God, no. Oh, God, no, my ears. Oh, my ears. It bleeds. But no, I'm not like that. I'm not quite that bad. Hey, Timmy, do you watch anime? Yeah, I do. I watch quite a lot of anime. Tons of anime. This is the Fearless S8 Pro. Okay. Show you guys, this is the color option that I went to. And when you order one of these, you can choose the plate. What's your anime of the season? This season I haven't watched too many. I mean, I watch anime, but I don't normally watch them while they're live. You see, I have this condition that is quite rare, and it's called binge watching. Like, I cannot wait every single week for one episode, man. It's a disease. I just can't do it. Like, I'd rather wait for the whole thing to finish and then watch like all 25 episodes in a row. I'd rather do that. Dude, let's try out the S8. I haven't listened to this one in a while, you too. Let's check for BA timbre. Okay, so it does have BA timbre. I wouldn't say it's as bad as S8, but it does have BA timbre. So if you're one of those allergic to BA timbre, then I guess this one you can't get. But I don't mind this one. The S8 is like not disgusting, but disgusting. No, I'm kidding. I mean, if you care about BA timbre, that is. Like, some people don't even hear it. Like, some people they can't differentiate. So only for those of you who can. Most underrated anime for you? Most underrated anime? Ugh. Go watch Made in Abyss. I love Made in Abyss. Just watch it. Just fight through the first few episodes of Made in Abyss. The payoff is fantastic. Timmy, you missed the thrill of not knowing what's next. I mean, I you know, I didn't miss that thrill. I mean, I have to wait longer than everyone else to watch it, so the anticipation for me is much higher because you guys watch it every single week. I have to wait for it to like finish to watch the whole thing, you know. So I wait longer. I dodge through the YouTube spoilers like much longer before I can get fully satisfied with watching it. How do you decide which IEMs to do videos for? Anything that is highly requested, anything that is popular, or anything that I love. So it goes like this. Highly requested IEM, right, up here. So highly requested ones or very popular ones, like, you know, if 7Hertz released something, if Moondrop released something, you know, those really top end brands that gets a lot of hype, then those ones are first, right? And then bottom out, the one step lower are just the highly recommended, maybe not too popular brand, but like just the highly recommended IEMs. And then at the bottom is just stuff I love. Stuff I love is last, because you guys need to hear about what you guys want to hear about first. I need to give you guys the information you guys want, and then I can take a little bit for myself after that. Yeah, I think ranking list is good for the. You know, let's switch the view over to the headphones ranking list. Yeah, why not? It doesn't have much. It doesn't have much, but it will have a lot more soon. Timmy gives the people what they want. Yeah, I do. I love to. Whatever you guys need. Are you married? Yes. My wife is actually still sleeping. Yeah. It's like noon. Do you have a rate your music profile? Rate your music profile. I don't quite know what that is. It's noon in Japan. Yes, noon 30. Is 7Hz 0 the best for $20 price range? Yes. How old is Timmy anyways? Old. How old do you guys think I am? Just looking at my face, you know? Make me feel better about myself. Just type it in, just tell me. Oracle Treble Whispering as compared to yeah, Oracle doesn't have the best EST quality. It has good extension, but it doesn't have the best EST quality out there. ER2XR upgrade cable. Sorry, don't know. You look like you're in your early 20s. Oh, made my day. Oh, 69 years old. Oh, can't be any other answer. You know, it has to be that. Everyone is that old. There you go. I mean, there's some of these are right. Yeah, some of these are the right answer, you know. So yeah, just pick from one of these, you'll get my age. Just yeah, pick one. Okay. We've been streaming for like a little over 2 hours now. So, let's go for another just 5-10 minutes. Just ask me any questions right now. And after this round of questions, we're gonna have to sign off. You know, 2 hours is already long. I'm not Mark, who can do live stream like this, super long ones. I get tired. I don't know how Mark does it. Mark, how do you do this? And Kryn as well does a 3 hours. I can't do 3 hours. Come on. All right. Ask your questions. When is Timmy birthday? It actually just passed on August 26th. Do you get a lot of value from headphones over IEM? I would say yes. Yes and no. I mean, like, depends on the headphones, right? Like, for the HD800S, I absolutely love this. Love this. But I would say it's a different listening experience. Can't really compare them. They're great in their own ways. Have you tried Sony XBA? No, I've not tried that one. Sorry. Best Sennheiser under 400. I mean, I've only tried one other one. So IE300 is the only one I tried under 400. I'm thinking getting either Monarch MK2 or Variation as the price jump worth the difference between the two. I mean, depends on what you like. You know, Variations has, if you want mid bass, then Monarch MK2 is your choice. If you want more of a sub bass focus IEM with like a cleaner mids, then Variations is the go-to. But like Monarch MK2, in terms of sheer upgrade detail wise, I would say it is worth the upgrade over the Variations. So hard to say worth at that price point though. When the original soundtrack will be launched, it's in the making now. Soon. Happy birthday to me. Thank you. Have you tried? No, I already read that one. You never answered my CX Pro review cues. CX Pro? Didn't I review the CX Pro? I did. I pitched it against the Melee. IEMs versus headphone versus speakers, which one is better? I would say I've never owned a high-end speaker, so I can't confirm nor deny anything. Happy belated birthday. Thank you. Please give advice on TRN VX Pro. Pass, skip. Which one is better? IEM versus headphone versus... I keep reading the same questions like 3 times. Do you have a full-size audio system? No, I don't have full-size speakers yet. And living in Japan, I don't think I'll own full-size speakers because the walls are so thin. I don't want to like annoy the neighbors. Happy belated birthdays. Thank you so much. Those SS plus IEMs are Kage level. Can you choose your 5 Kage? Hey man. The S plus are more like, you know, Sage of 6 Path kind of thing. The S are the Hokage. S plus is when they have Hashirama cells. um, let's see. I'm not gonna pick the 5 Kage now. Maybe I'll do a video on that just for laughs. Any updates on Moondrop Planarium? Nothing. I think it's gonna be released sometime in October. I think that's the biggest update to it. Do you have a favorite true wireless stuff? No, I do not. Best source under 100. Best source under 100 is any source. You can push a little bit and get the BTR5. I like that one. Have you ever lived in the US? Yes, I'm from the US. I've lived in the US for like a good part of 16 years. If not more than that. How long have I been in the US? 17? 17 years, yeah. Did you watch Lion's video about audio testing? Briefly. Didn't watch the whole thing though. I do want to graph though. One day I do want to graph, so anyone knows how to graph, you know, you can let me know. Teach me. Teach me. Any updates on Moondrop? I already answered that one, I think. Where in the US? I've lived in Alaska. I've lived in Vegas. Yeah, Alaska and Vegas. Any cheap DAC for PC? You can get like a shit SCHIIT shit, and I forgot the actual name for it, but they have some cheap stuff that's pretty good. S8 or Kinda Lava if you own the DUS. If you own the DUS, I would say go Kinda Lava. I mean, do you like the DUS? I mean, if you like the DUS, then like go S8 is the most similar tuning to the DUS, but with like a treble upgrade. The Kinda Lava is more like a mini Monarch Mark II. Favorite wired earbuds. I don't have a lot of earbuds experience, but the one that I kind of like was the Fio FF3. Yeah, extreme hot and cold. Yeah, I'm an extreme person, you know. Thailand is extremely humid. Alaska is extremely cold, and Vegas is extremely hot, dry. Yeah, I'm an extreme person. I can't live in comfortable places. I don't know why. Come to Hong Kong, lots of IEMs to test out. Yes, I'll definitely visit Hong Kong someday. I know my wife loves Hong Kong, so we'll go there. Are you trolling? Who's trolling? Short review on Fearless Audio X Chronicle Dawn. Short review. It's great. Do you listen to Amy Winehouse? No. Oh man, I need to, like, I don't know. I'll do a full Chronicle video, someday where I cover every single one of Chronicle collab. Any plans on doing an ear tip roundup? Maybe someday. I need to really study those more, test them out a lot more. Any plans to collabs with Kryn? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if I ever visit SG, good old Singapore, then maybe see how he feels about it. How big is your audio music collection? Not big. I use Spotify mainly in FLAC files. My FLAC file collection are not super big because I only buy the ones that I like really feel like I want to listen to in a little bit higher quality. Any good headphone under 400? Yeah, a whole bunch. HD 600 is good. Sundara is good. If you want to go even cheaper than that, the Hyphaman HE 400 SE, yeah, that's also good. How many IEMs do you own? It's a generic question. I own about 110. 110. How did you meet Critical and got the job as his editor? I just messaged him. Cause he came back to YouTube. He came back to YouTube for one video, and then yeah, I thought, you know, maybe he needs an editor. So like I messaged him and asked if he needs one, and here I am. Just saw Mess Maestro drop to A tiers, a variation better than Mess MK2. I mean, for me, the Mess MK2 is just an all-rounder. An all-rounder. It just does everything great, but nothing really like excellent, you know? Like everything is just great, but it doesn't really shine. But you know, S plus, S minus and A plus, I mean, they're not that big a difference, you know? You can easily swap any A plus that I have to S plus, you know, depending on your taste, and it would be so similar. Do you smoke trees, Timmy? No, I don't smoke anything, period. Oh wait, you are the same Timmy as Crin's editor? Am I? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. On a good day. Is the normal Yume a good deal for 80? Yes. W for sober Timmy. Oh, I wouldn't say sober Timmy. I mean, I don't smoke anything, period, but I drink. BGVP Melody, I've not tried that one, sorry. Any plans on reading a Drop X Etymotic? No. How's your fragrance collection? It's all in the US. I have like 400 bottles. You guys think my IEM collection is crazy. My fragrance collection is worse. Closest thing to an actual that's actually comfortable. That's the thing. There's nothing close to the C1R. The C1R is just a C1R. That's why it's so special. Opinion, your favorite EDM music? I like this guy. He's called Elefante. Listen to him. He's pretty good. I forgot Timmy originally has free fragrance channel. Yeah, I do. This is not my first YouTube channel. No, this is my 5th. Channel number 5. Have you released the outro yet? No, I have not. Crin got keyboards, Timmy has colognes. Yeah. I actually have my next, I actually just bought my new keyboard. So the keyboard I use right now is this one right here. I know some people have asked in the comments before. But it's the GMMK2 Pro with banana split switches. Heavy as hell. But that's what I use now. But I just ordered the Tiger 80, which is actually gonna be built. You know, I just picked the Tiger 80. I didn't pick the switches, or anything else. I just got the board. I sent it over to Singapore, and it's actually gonna be built by Mecha Store. Yeah, Mecha Store. So I don't know if Crin's gonna supervise the build of that board, but I trust Critical and his choice in, you know, what sounds most satisfying in keyboards for audiophile, so I'm excited. Is there any IEM on the list which does not have any con? Yeah, it's the V16. I mean, no big con, right? No big con. I mean, every IEM has a con, but no big con is the like V16, the Sony IER-Z1R, the U12T. They don't have a big con to them. Um, I love how you are an expert in so many fields similar to me. I can't stop spending money on new interests. Yeah, I jump hobbies a lot. I jump hobbies. Like my first channel was about fragrances, and I dove super deep into that. And then I jumped into the casino side of things. Since I live in Vegas, I also have a casino channel. Um, and now I'm into audio. And the next frontier, the next step after like audio IEMs, of course, headphones is next after IEMs for me. And then, but besides audio, keyboards might be next. You know, like I might just end up having 10 channels like in the next 5 to 10 years. I don't know. I don't know how many channels I'm gonna have, but I'm not active on all of them, of course. Any links to those channels? I mean, if you guys want them, I can link them. Do you guys want them? So hello? Yeah, my mic died. The mod mic died. But yeah, you guys saw the channels. You guys don't need me to re-explain the channel. So Imagine Scent, the fragrance channel, was my first ever channel. And that's the one I recommend you guys to, well, not recommend, but like, if you guys are gonna watch that channel, watch the most viewed ones. Um, And then there's the casino channel, which is run by me and a couple other business partners. But yeah, those are my two like biggest other channels. But there's two more channels, and that is just the Thai side of the fragrance channel and the secondary business of the casino channel. So I have two fragrance channel, two casino channel, and audio channel. I gaming channel. There is actually. I guess I have 6, but that one I just started and I never touched it after like 2 uploads, so I don't want to count that one. Gaming channel. Um, did you work in a casino? No. No, I work on the training side of it. So our business train dealers for the casino. Do 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 do. I think that's. Any more questions? Is that all the questions? How many languages do you speak? 2. 2 languages. Do 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 do. I'll try those headphones. All right. Thank you guys so much. I think that's pretty much it. UFO S12 avocado S12, yes. And if you guys like this, actually, if you guys like this, leave a lot of likes on this live stream. And if there's enough likes, then I'll do it again. I'll probably do it again. I'll probably do it again at the end of each month to do ranking list updates, and I'll try not to rank anything at all throughout the month and just do it live with you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. Oh, if you guys do not know, there's a giveaway going on for C12 still. That's still live. Links in the description of this live stream. You guys check that one out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah.